Hey family, thank you for joining me today. I know it's been a while and I'm sorry. I will try to do better. So this is the story of Andre. Again, this is another high school story, and this song playing in the background is If Only You Knew by Patti LaBelle. So, high school, right? So those of you that have been with me know that I was tall and lanky in high school, very awkward, not the diva you see before you today. Andre. Okay, so Andre was the high school football star, track star, basketball star. Andre just carried the entire high school, and he was handsome, tall, very athletic body, just was everything that you saw in the all-American boy, right? So I was secretly in love with Andre. I would write his name all over my Trapper Keeper. No, you guys remember those? Mrs. Carolyn blank. Carolyn loves Andre. Andre loves Carolyn. But never really got up the courage or the nerve to say anything to Andre. Well, one day, somewhere, I found this courage and I walked up to him, and I don't even remember what I said. Clearly, it was traumatizing because what I expected from Andre, I did not receive. And not that, he was mean or anything. You could tell that he was very polite, always was polite, was a friend to everybody, wasn't cliquish or anything. But I could tell that I just wasn't what he wanted at that time, right? Clearly heartbroken. Never said anything to Andre again. Years later, after I'd had both of my boys, and I told you, childbirth and raising children, I kind of, blossomed a little bit. And I had this favorite cheetah print skirt set that I would wear. Very modest, but very cute, hit me in all the right places. And my mother and I, Mommy, we were out doing something one day, and she was like, "Oh, I'm going to stop by and see my friend." I was like, "Okay, I'm hostage in the car, so it doesn't matter where we go, what we do, I'm here, so let's go." So she drives to her friend's house. She gets out, she's in there for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then she comes out. She's like, "Oh, my friend, her son went to high school with you, and he knows you, and blah, blah, blah." And I'm sitting in the car, and I don't know if you're like me, but my mother will rattle off a ton of people and swear that I know these people, and I have no absolute clue who these people are. Just clueless of who she's talking about. Anyway, her friend came out. She introduced herself. We chit-chatted for a little while. Then her son came out. Yes, you guessed it. It was Andre. Still handsome as ever. Walked over and he said, "Hey, I know you." Now, hadn't done the work to recognize Andre, who he was then. I was still seeing Andre in high school. So my tone was very dry. Yes, we do know each other. We went to high school together, and he's trying to strike up a conversation with me, and I'm just dry, right? So I was like, "Mommy, I think we have to be somewhere, right?" And she was like, and she took the hint, my mom is very smart. So she said, "Okay, well, we're going to go." We got in the car, turned a couple of corners, and my mommy was like, "Hey, you weren't interested in him?" And I was like, "Nope, he wasn't interested in me in high school. I'm not interested in him right now." Now, here is the problem. Herein lies the problem with me and how I responded to Andre when I saw him years later. I hadn't done the work. We hope, we wish, and we pray for these things, but we don't recognize them when they come. And we're not ready when they come. I was not ready, okay? I completely wasn't ready. I was still in that hurt phase. The second thing is I mistook not right now for no. And we do that all the time in the things that we are constantly praying for, constantly wanting. And it's not a no, it's a not right now. And that right now was maybe Andre then wasn't ready for me. But when he was ready and when he came back around to see me, I was not. I was still in that hurt and still in that pain that I quite possibly missed out on a blessing because I wasn't ready. So the moral of this story, when we wish, when we want, when we pray for, be ready. Ask to be ready. Do the work to be ready so that when that thing comes around, you are ready to receive and to enjoy your blessing. Thank you for spending time with me. It's been great as always. Please go to YouTube and follow me there. All my stories will be there. I am writing a book, so bear with me, pray with me, stand with me as we walk this journey. I'll see you next time. Bye.